And we are live. It is Dustin and the Window. Hey, good evening, everyone. Chris Everett, how you doing? Chrissy Brown, Raining Catfish. Thank you for coming in. Sean and Dustin here. We got way up 9 people in here already. That's awesome. Thank you all so much for coming in. Sean is his daughter just got done playing a basketball game, and he's going to talk to her, deal with something real quick. But thank you all for coming in. Um, Well, I'm going to go over a little bit about what we're going to be doing and the kind of the format of tonight's show. And some of it's going to be similar as we move forward, but it might change whether or not we have a guest or whatever the topic is. But right now, tonight we do have a guest who has agreed to come up on our first show with us to help us out some. And so right now, the first roughly 15 minutes is kind of doing our introductions, saying hello to everybody. Hey, Austin, how you doing? Then we're going to get into how we're going to introduce our guest, and then our guest will be on panel for as long as they want to be. And that's kind of what we're going to do. One of the things that we want to do, we've stole from somebody or borrowed from somebody. I don't want to say stole, we borrowed. We're going to show a video of our guest, and then once we show the video, we'll bring him up on panel, and we'll go from there. Sean's back. Sean and dot.
I'm back. Hopefully things are quiet over here. I may have to mute for just a little bit, but I'm listening to you. What's up, everybody? I see you in the chat.
We got 13 people in here right now.
Oh, awesome. Hello, everyone. I'll
just
take a
going
peek
over
at it.
the timeline of sorts, just to kind of give everybody an idea of what we're going to be doing. And then, like I said, we'll have our guest up here, and the guest will stay as long as they want. And then we're going to do a giveaway halfway through the show, a sticker giveaway. And we're also going to do a sticker giveaway at the end of the show. So for those of you that stick around, we may have just TSW stickers. We may have sticker packs. That's going to vary throughout from week to week. But one of the things we wanted to do is make this as chat-centric, subscriber-centric as possible. So we have a lot of people coming in, and we want to get each and every one of you, want to get you involved in the show. So we're going to rely on your comments, your suggestions, your thoughts on portions of the show. So that's going to be vital to everything that we do. We want this show to focus on chat. It's not just us. It's not just Sean and I. It's not just about the guests. It's about chat. What y'all want to see, what y'all want us to do, and then we'll just go from there. And that's going to be our week to week show. I apologize for keep looking down. I'm looking at my schedule. Yes, I put a timeline. I have a schedule on my phone.
Dustin's got us on the schedule tonight.
We'll see how long this lasts. But when I coach basketball, it usually goes pretty well. I know there's some fluctuations from time to time. But we have 27 awesome people in here. And we want to say thank you to each and every one of you for coming in. This is our first show, and we look forward to doing our weekly show. And we will have, hopefully by the end of tomorrow, we will have a name for our show, and we'll go over that here in more detail in just a minute. So Sean, if you wanted to go through and say hi to everybody in chat.
Yeah, we actually have a special guest.
Well, good evening.
Hold on, I got to give her an earbud.
Uh-oh.
It's the right one. Other one. Left one.
Is it?
Hey.
Oh, I got the basketball crew in here now. Sorry, we were having a cramp in the other room. We had to work the cramp out.
Good now?
The game went into overtime, so we were cramping up.
It was really bad.
Yeah, I heard
that. This is my wife, Faith. I don't think we've seen her much on YouTube, but she's going to get her fishing license this year.
I don't think so.
This is my daughter, Samantha. I think some of you have seen her. Or maybe not. Yeah. So, and you wanted me to say hi to chat?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my goodness, that's going to be crazy. Let me see. I don't know if I'm capable of doing that, Dustin.
I think you can do it. I have faith in you.
All right, let's try it.
I don't just, Dustin. I don't.
All right, I'm going to start at the top. We got.
So what do you do?
So this is the chat here. We got Fishing and Fever. What's up?
Fishing fever.
Fishing and Fever. Howdy,
Fishing
welcome.
fever. Oh, jeez.
Jeff Beal.
Alvin Lewis says hi, Dustin, everyone. We got Uptown Chrissy Brown. Hello, Chrissy.
Oh, I like that name. Uptown Christy Brown.
Movie Mania Nick. What's up, Nick?
All right.
Donald Long. What's going on, Donald?
All right.
We got
Annette?
Annette's Catfishing. Hello, Annette.
How did you just say that? Annette?
Dustin, can you hear Faith too, or just me?
Can. Yes, I can.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Hear me making fun of Sean saying names?
We got we got Charles Breckenridge in the house. What's up, Charles? We said hi to Chrissy, didn't we?
We did.
Oh, we got Jeff Beal here. Jeff Beal is from the Schuylkill. He fished with us one
the
day.
Schuylkill. Yay. Did Jeff know that story?
I think I told him and Ed.
Yeah,
I
he was
think
so excited when we made it to Pennsylvania. He said, "Oh, Faith, there's this cool river we can go fishing in. It's called the Schuylkill." And I had to double check take that. I said, "I think that's a Schuylkill, Sean."
Is
Darn
Ed here too,
Southerners.
or just Jeff?
Ed's in here. I saw him. He's a little bit further down.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll find him. Shirley T, welcome.
Oh, it's really cute.
Alvin, we said hello. Chris Everett, what's happening? We got butterflies and sunshine here.
That would be Ed's neighbor.
Oh, Ed's neighbor. Okay, awesome. Hello, Ed's neighbor.
Oh, the Bullock.
The Bullock experience. What's happening?
That's cool.
How you doing, Kelly?
Oh, you lost an earbud. There's Ed Evans with our other Schuylkill fishing buddy. What's happening, Ed? This thing really scrolled crazy on me.
Did I hear you?
Hold on. There's Ed. Chris Everett. We said hi to Chris Everett. Nubby's Catfishing. I'm not familiar with Nubby's Catfishing.
Hi, Debbie. Donald Long.
Donald Long. We said hi to Donald. We know Donald. Cool Cats Fishing. We know Cool Cats Fishing.
It's all mine.
It's all mine.
That's
We know
Michelle.
her too. Yep, that's LG from down at Lake Aston. That's
Cool.
his wife. Oh man, this thing is skipping on me, Dustin. Who did I miss? I think I
It
got
doesn't.
everybody.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got everybody. I came in before you did. Keith Doc Reed was in here earlier. Rain
I
and
didn't see him.
Kent in here. Dale Hayslip, how you doing?
Oh, I missed Dale.
Yeah, well, I think he was above when you came in. So I don't think you see the chat until
I just got Austin. Was my top one. That's
yeah. First one that came in was Jeff Beal, and he said he'll check us out tomorrow during lunch. But apparently, he's in here now.
Oh, awesome.
We got 42 awesome people on our first show. This is fantastic. 45 people. This is fantastic. Thank
We got
you.
45 people watching. Wow.
Yeah, 45 people watching. Now, Faith, you said I had to keep Sean awake, right?
I think this is going to turn into a sleepover. It's 10:08. This man's usually sound asleep by 10:10. So I'm going to be impressed, Dustin, if you can keep this man awake. Because in a minute, I'd say a few minutes, the phone's going to hit him on the head and he's going to be asleep. That's
Well, that's
generally
why-
how that works out.
Like
That's why I'm
20
going to give him
minutes
a
past
job. Every now and again, I'm going to give him a job to keep him engaged
Oh.
and awake.
Is that how that works? I should have been doing that all along. I got tons of jobs for him.
So we'll talk on the side, Faith.
Okay, yeah. I'll text you what to tell him to do.
Perfect.
That's perfect.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, good time.
Faith missed the agenda. Can you go back over the agenda, Dustin?
So basically what we're doing is the first 15 minutes of the show, we're saying hello to everybody. We're saying hello to chat. We were explaining kind of what the show is about, what we're going to be doing. Then we're going to play an introduction video for our guest who will be coming up and helping us out this evening.
It's not us.
And then we'll have our guest come up and we'll talk about a few things. And the guest is welcome to stay as long as they want to, or they can let us know if they want to pop out and we'll just keep on moving.
Cool.
One of the goals, one of the things we really wanted to do with this show is to get chat involved as much as possible. So what the one of the things we're going to do tonight, if you saw the name of the show, it says new show, help us name it. So the thing we're going to do tonight is we're going to take audience suggestions and we're going to try to whittle down some of the names, and then we're going to put a poll out after the show.
Oh, that's cool.
We'll take a poll to select the name of our show.
That's cool.
And then halfway through the show, we're going to do a sticker giveaway. And then maybe just one of our stickers for now, and maybe a guest sticker, and maybe a sticker pack, whatever we have going at the time. And then, and then of course the guests will come up. We're going to talk about whatever our topic is. And then towards the end of the show, like the last 30, 45 minutes, we're going to do the same thing with our next topic as far as the chat helping us select it. So we're going to have chat throw out ideas and suggestions for what our topic should be for next week. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll kind of put our heads together. We'll whittle that down, and then we'll put out another poll to see what our guests and what our subscribers think our next topic should be about. And then we'll try to go out and find a guest to come on the show and help us talk about that.
And I didn't mean to put ... for you. Like that was you, but I knew Ryan was going to come in.
I am ... That's insulting. Wait, we can have the new part of the game tonight. Where should Sean sleep tonight? This season.
I get it.
I'll fall asleep right here.
We'll sleep in the RV.
Yeah.
Show him the couch, honey. No. What's wrong? Faith and Sean and ...
Ryan said he was coming over.
He's eating ice cream. He's got more food to eat. He doesn't
Snacks.
have time.
Yes, we all know snacks very well.
Yeah, they know snacks. Everybody knows snacks.
It's right.
And what part of the show did you say we're getting her fishing license?
That is going to be after the show, because I don't want to see that interaction on camera.
I'll be a boat attendee, but that's about it. I'll fish every now and then.
We're going to get her a PB Blue Cat this year.
I like it.
That's her New Year's resolution.
Well, I think it's going to be you cutting the bait up, you putting the bait on the hook.
I'll hold the rod.
Yeah, you cast it out. She'll hold it.
That sounds like a good idea. As long as it's a nice sunny day, I can be outside. I'm good.
I'll tell you what, Faith, I'll even do you one better. I'll net it for you.
There you
There you
go.
go.
That's perfect.
So we're all involved.
Guys. There'll be a spot on the boat for me to lay out. That's all I need to.
If we take my boat, I can make sure that happens.
Okay, that's perfect. I'm in.
You don't want to lay out Saturday. It's going to be 28 in the morning when we head out.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Give me a few months.
Oh man, so we got 43 awesome people in here. Let's see if anybody else can come in. I'm all the way down.
I
We
got
got 75 more. What does that mean?
75 messages we missed.
Oh, geez.
So I run Pontoon Jody's. I don't run it. Excuse me. I co-host Pontoon Jody's fishing show. What's now is on Fridays. She's so gracious they allowed us to take the Thursday night time slot. And I'm notoriously bad to being behind in chat. So Mr. Duggar Fishing's in here. Uncle Lou, what's going on?
Gotta get Ollie in here.
Mike T. Hey, Ollie, what's going on?
Fix the
There's the
camera.
other ...
Fix the camera to go down. Oh, hey, buddy, here. This is
217
Wally.
Roll Outdoors.
Say hi,
Come on,
buddy.
Ollie.
He's upset. He's a mama's boy.
He wants food.
Uncle Lou's in the house. Mr. Duggar Fishing.
Oh, there
Hey,
you
Ollie,
go.
what's going on? There's our special guest.
here's one of the dots.
Yes. Sean, and there's multiple dots coming up on Sean's
Yeah,
side.
there's multiple dots. I know, buddy. I know.
I'm your Huckleberry. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. The Fishing Fever said Dustin fell asleep during Jody's live last week's, so it's on. I didn't fall asleep.
Maybe
I was
it's a
mesmerized.
snagging thing.
She had epic catfishing on, and I was sucked into the conversation, and I lost track of chat.
I see Stan 3 is in here too.
Stan 3. So real quick, we had I was fishing on Stan Day with Stan 2 and Stan 3, and somebody sometimes we say our team name is Team Snagging 2 Stands, and then of course we had Stan 3 with us, so it was Team Snagging 2 Stands 3. So it sounds like a video game. Lance McCouga, what's going on?
Yak Shore?
Yak Shores. We got a Yak Shore
Oh,
t-shirt.
yeah.
You ever seen that?
Oh, yeah.
We got Yak shirt when we won Jody's first Flathead Challenge. We got over 200 points, which is still the record, by the way.
Still the record. TSW.
Team 2 Snags.
Team 2 Snags. And ...
Dot. Don't forget ... That's me. Can I get a shirt,
Rhonda.
Dustin, that says ...
What's that? Oh, yes.
Can I get a ...
Yep, I got you. I got you.
No.
Fishing for Whiskers in the house. She says that was mine. That was me who changed it. I mean, it was his anniversary after all. Oh, that's right. Stan 3's anniversary was that day.
Oh, was it? Oh, happy anniversary, Stan 3.
So, all right. Well, to keep us on track, let me go ahead and bring up our video, so that we can get our guest in here. Was your dot leaving?
Yeah, I lost one of my dots. She'll be back. She's going to get her fishing license.
All right. So we're going to share this real quick. So everybody knows the awesome and wonderful Miss Pontoon Jody. How you doing, Jody?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic.
All right. What's up, Jody?
Oh, just hanging out.
Brian Waldo's in the house. Sampy, what's going on? All right, so real quick, let me play these. I got a short part of a live that Jody did. This is what she wanted us to show. It was her PB she caught on one of her shows. So here's about here's a little bit of. I'll skip around a little bit, but a little bit of her live. All right, Jacob. Ooh, look at that rod bend. Look at that rod bend.
Oh my God!
Get her wet. Get her wet.
Oh, is that a PB? Oh,
There went the rod.
the logo. 54. Born with the catfish head.
Ooh, I like it. I'm just skipping around to get some of the other
Got
parts.
the eyes and everything.
Cool.
Wow, that is huge, Jody.
I know.
Congratulations. I wanted to get
Hey,
that.
Jody,
Yeah.
those teeth, how do they feel like? Is it like sandpaper, like a flathead, or is it like sharper, duller? I never got.
All right, and then here's Jody holding up the
Oh, flop fish.
her PB.
Because I won't be able to hold you.
It's a little bit heavy.
I'm gonna sit on your seat.
It's a monster.
It is.
Oh, really?
That puts me in first place, don't it?
It does. I thought that was her holding it up. That puts you in first place even without your 0.66.
Let me fix my hair.
Yeah, that's what we're worried about.
Here we go.
I can't even
open
get
it
a picture
now.
with it.
There you go.
My hair's jacked up and everything.
You're
Got my monster. I look like crap.
It was a rough day on the boat.
Well, we just want to say thank you, Jody, for coming up and being on our first show with us.
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So tonight, I don't know if you were in here for me reading the kind of the agenda, what we had going on, but tonight's show is going to be basically trying to help us name our new show.
Okay.
So, since you're our first guest, do you have any suggestions on what you think we should name our new show?
I don't know yet. Let me think about it.
Okay.
I'll give you something in about 5 minutes.
All right. So while Jody's thinking about it, let's get chat involved.
Can we call it ...
No, dot, the last dot doesn't count right now.
Okay.
Your show is a chat gathering, right? With a guest.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we planned on doing is getting chatting involved as much as possible, right? So like naming the show for today. Next for at the end of the show, Faith, Jody, Faith.
Hi, Jody.
We have a celebrity in here.
Oh, I didn't know.
This is Pontoon Jody.
Where?
She fishes the Tennessee River.
Oh.
She's a real YouTuber.
Oh, I lost her. This darn earbud. Very cool.
We're all real YouTubers. We're all the
You're
same.
legit, is what he's saying. You're legit.
Jody definitely puts time on the water. She catches a lot of big fish. We just showed her a video of one of her lives. That was a 60-pound blue cat.
Nice.
But one of the things I want to tell almost everybody in here, Faith, I'm not sure if you know, but Jody's been a really big part of helping us grow our channel. She let me come up and host her show on Thursday nights. So I've gotten to know a lot of different people. I've gotten to know Jody really well. And like I said, she's been an integral part of us getting to where we're at right now. So
Yeah, can you explain that, Dustin? Because Faith doesn't know. Maybe some of the chat don't know either. They don't know about the Thursday night challenge that Jody had and you hosted.
So Jody, how long have you been doing? It was a Thursday night flathead challenge. How long have you been doing that?
Over a year. Thanksgiving made a year, so it ended. I don't know. I think I started it back in August or September. I think it was in August when I started it, and then because I started too late because it wasn't enough time for flathead bite.
Right.
And then I ended it, I think, at Thanksgiving that year. And then I started it back last year in March 31st. And then this year I plan on starting it around March 31st.
Okay. And I'm guessing you named it the Flathead Challenge because that's your favorite fish to catch?
Yes. That's all I used to target was flatheads. I couldn't catch a blue to save my life before. And then this year I took the time to try to learn to target blues and, how to catch them and where to go look for them because there are different ways of catching them. The flatheads, they like structure and, stuff like that. And the blues, they just swim around and they like current and things where when I fish for flatheads, I didn't do none of that.
I'm trying to get Ed Evans to teach me about the flatheads. I can't figure them out.
I had flathead holes. I didn't have, dams and stuff I fished back then.
Right.
Yak Shore says, I'm not a real YouTuber. I'm just a dad who fishes and records it. That it's not. So it's not actually fishing like Flathead Challenge. It's just going to be a talk show. Correct. Right. Yeah.
Well, we might try to fish maybe when it gets warmer.
We have a koi pond in the backyard. We can throw a line in.
Got an aquarium? I've done that.
Yeah.
Jody
Fill
does.
the tub up.
Big Skip Catfishing, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Oh, Yak Shore said you're going down this year, Jody and Ed.
I challenged Jack Shore to a skipjack competition on my boat.
Did he accept?
Foolishly, he did.
I like it.
Is Yak Shore in the Tennessee also?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't realize that.
We got Brian B in here hiding in the background.
Hey,
What's up, Brian?
What's going on, Brian B? Rod Knockers Fishing's in here. Said, I've lost much sleep trying to watch Jody's red eye shows.
Check that.
Yeah, so Faith, and for you and for those of you who didn't know, Jody's show ran from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. So I know Sean and I fished it before, so that
And she knows I would watch the first 10 minutes and then the phone would hit me in the head and I'd fall asleep.
That's what happens. He doesn't last long. And he fights it for another 30 or 40 minutes and then eventually he succumbs.
Well, I kept him alive. I kept him awake out on the boat.
That too, yeah. Same thing.
I had no choice. He keeps catching 30 and 40 pounders over and over.
Yeah.
I was exhausted by 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's funny because even in college he was that way. He was in bed by 9 or 10. So you have something special going on, Dustin. You kept him awake this long.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they stream it and watch it the next day, the ones that don't stay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Put it
smart.
on replay.
Well, they're at work and they just listen to it in their headphones and stuff,
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
David Smith has a question. He says, are you going to have guests on showing videos of their fish? So we will, we're going to have a topic. So y'all get to pick the topic for our next show at the end of at the last 30, 45 minutes of the show. And then if we have a guest on, if they want to bring up videos, they can do that. We're going to ask, we're going to have an intro though, like we did with Jody. We're going to kind of have an intro of maybe a small clip, a 1 to 2 to 3 minute clip of some fish they've caught or a big fish that they caught. So that's going to be part of the show. Yes, David. Feels to water. Chad's in here.
What's up, Chad?
And once again, yes, I am notoriously behind on chat. I'm your Huckleberry. How you
Chat's
doing?
flying.
Tim Molina, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Chucky, how you doing?
What does that say?
Yeah, sure.
Troublemakers.
Thanks, that, Jody.
Oh, the troublemakers. Oh, sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
Jack Short said, I live within a rock's throw from Bobcat. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dominic Hollis, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
What's up, Dominic?
So this is our first show. We are going to be learning on the fly as far as our show goes, trying to keep up with chat, keep up with, keep our guests entertained. So we'll be doing our best. Oh, this is a good one. Tiger must
Cute.
Look at the one above. Look at the one above it too. That's good.
Fishing for whiskers.
Rhonda says, I kind of like what Buck said, talking whiskers. You can run a promotion video and say, catch Team Snag and Whiskers, talking whiskers on Thursday night.
I like that.
Talking whiskers.
Talking whiskers.
Talking whiskers.
I'm putting that down. We will be,
Oh,
go ahead.
if you need any corners, I know somebody who used to host a talk show.
Oh, yeah?
Doc Tales.
So that would be a Mr. LG Bass?
Uh-huh. And me.
And
Yeah. I miss
When-
doing that with Tom. That was
Oh.
fun.
yeah, I'm not sure if I ever caught Doc Tales. I think that was
Really?
did y'all stop
It's
doing
Wednesday
that?
nights at 10. That's when we had it.
When did y'all stop doing that?
It's sometime last year I got to where I couldn't stay awake.
we have two people like that on the show right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I had a little bit of a sleep condition, as you all know. Anybody watches the show or watches me on a live, they kind of know I fall asleep.
I'll tell a quick story about that. So one night we were doing Jody's Thursday night challenge, and it was probably about 1:30, and Jody sat down out of camera, and I was going through chat. I was talking to the anglers, and I was trying to get Jody's attention towards the end of the chat. And at one point I was yelling at her. And I ended up having to end the live because she wouldn't wake up. I mean, it was over. I had everybody come up and say their goodbyes, but I couldn't get Jody to come up to say anything because she was asleep.
Hey, the pontoon boat's comfortable. She was snoozing.
You want to know a secret? I fell asleep on almost every live I've ever been on, including tournaments.
That's not a secret.
I really,
Brian B said, Dustin, if y'all need any help, don't hesitate to ask. If I can, I will, buddy. Well, we appreciate that, Brian.
Hey, someone suggested snag chat. Not Snapchat. Snag.
Now that's I'm gonna have to go back through.
I think it was Catfish Dog.
Fish dog. All right.
oh yeah, him. That's Tim.
And that's another thing. We're still trying to learn all the names of everybody of all these channels. Tim Elena's in the house. How you doing? Mike
Hi.
Sampy said Pontoon Jody is an awesome fisherwoman.
Well, thank you.
I call them anglers. Let's see. how
That
much-
video you just showed, I'm going to be releasing that in a video on my channel. I got 5 in the 50s start. It's about May 13th. I got a 53 or 51, and I got 5 between that and September 29th. So I'm going to put all those videos on my channel. I think I've got 2 out right now.
Awesome. We'll definitely be looking for those. All right, I found it. It was Catfish. You're right. Catfish Dog said Snag Chat.
Yeah. Fish and Fever second that. I think he likes that. He fishes with us some, so he's got to have a say in the name too.
Brian B said, "Let's talk whiskers."
I think maybe something snaggle.
Snaggle, I like that. How do I get out of it?
I'm writing all these.
Dustin's taking notes.
I'm taking notes.
He's taking notes. We got some good suggestions.
So Brian, I think Brian was saying, "Let's talk whiskers with Team Snag and Whiskers,"
Oh, there you go.
or let's talk whiskers with TSW, something like that. I'm your Huckleberry said Whisker Tails.
Whisker
Yeah.
tails, I like that. Mark it down.
I'm marking it down.
You could always call it here, kitty, kitty.
We don't want to steal your
shorts.
tagline though. Oh, look at that! David Smith says snagging and bragging with TSW.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
good one. I like that.
I like that one.
Because the bragging's the talking part. That's a good
Yeah.
one. Oh,
Yeah.
creative.
And this is why we want to get chat involved, because 49 heads are better than 3 or 4.
Or dots.
That's all I can come up with. I don't know. Dot.
Let's see. All right, Jeff Beal said, count him in. He'll stop in one of these nights. Avid Fisherman, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Avid.
What's up, Avid?
Avid
the
was
whole crew in here.
Avid was the original
Late night
co-host
snack.
of the show. I think he did 6 or 7 shows. He
Okay,
helped me get it off the ground.
there you go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear Avid's pretty good with that,
Hmm.
helping folk out.
Yeah, he
speaking of
is.
awesome, nice snag chat. All right, let's see.
Snag chat. I kind of like that.
Ashley Brady. I think Ashley Brady's following me. I think I've seen her in 4 lives I've done tonight. She's been in the chat. Thanks for coming in, Ashley. We really appreciate that. Snaggletooth Whiskers.
Snaggletooth.
That's what Abbott said.
Dusty Snag and Whiskers. Late
I'm
night
writing this down.
snags.
Oh, here we go. Bishop Peter said the Jed Talk instead of a TED Talk.
Oh,
So for those of you who aren't familiar with Jed is
about
an
Jed.
Garnett.
Tell them why.
What's that?
Do they know why?
So when we were,
I got so
it's
many
right.
questions. Well, I can't see the readers in the bottom of my
Oh, but
glasses.
you look like
so Ed Evans and Jeff Beal
Not
came
dirty
down
anymore.
to the James River from the Schuylkill River, and they fished with us for a couple of days, and we ended up losing a pretty nice sized fish that Jeff had hooked up, and so at the end of the trip,
It was 50 plus pounds.
It was probably about a 50+ pounder. Yeah,
fish that got away.
there you go. That's one of Two Stands jokes. What's the size, or what was the joke again? What are the 3 sizes of fish? Small, medium, and the one that got away.
Yeah, oh, that's right. On the Two Stands joke of the day.
That's right. See, Stan, I do watch.
I watch them too. They're good.
But anyway, that they said that we needed a new net, so they got together and they bought us a new monster rod holder, HydroWeb HD80. So we have
Jeff.
effectively called that Jeff and Ed.
Jeff and Ed.
Okay.
Jeff and Ed. That's good.
So now when we're out on the boat, we always say get Jed instead of get the net.
Yeah,
Good Jed. Like it.
that's cute. I like that.
Mhm.
I mean, Jeff's kind of a bad luck charm, but
We're
I can't pass Jimmy Dean's house
suggestions.
without thinking about that.
Snaggling whiskers. From Abbott again.
Negative.
We're getting a long list.
Mhm.
I know. I like this.
And what's the plan? We're going to have chat vote on it? Or we're
So
gonna,
the plan is we're gonna try to whittle this down. So we've still got an hour and a half left of the show. After our sticker giveaway at our halfway point, we're gonna start talking amongst ourselves in chat, and we're gonna start narrowing down this list to about 4 or 5 names. And then once we do that, after the show, we'll put a poll together, and we'll put a poll out from our page, from our YouTube channel, and then we'll make like a short announcement or whatever tomorrow night with the name that's been selected for the show.
Awesome.
Yak Shore said late night snags.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So next to show my, it was guide a while ago. Not
She can
sure
see
if
as good as me.
What's that?
She can see about as good as me on reading chat.
Yeah, yeah. It's so small, so I'll be like Sean.
I know. I need a computer. I got.
Yeah, you
I've
see
got
the
it on
squinty
the
eyes.
iPhone.
Oh, you got it on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
small.
I've got mine
He
on the
had an,
I'm sorry,
He had
Faith,
a
go
nice iPad, and the dogs got to wrestling. I was watching a movie on our TV, like streaming from the iPad, and it was on the mantle, so there was a cord hanging to plug it in, and the dogs got to wrestling, and it fell from the mantle, and Sean couldn't repair it. He's usually good at repairing screens, but he tried, and there
Beyond
goes the
repair.
iPad. I was so mad.
These
So,
iPad screens are always a mess.
darn
Anyways.
dogs. So it's now we're squinting on the little phone.
Yeah, I've actually got a 24-inch monitor so it's a really weird setup. I've got my I've got this 24-inch monitor, but my tablet with my camera is sitting on the mount behind the screen. So,
So it's
that's
just projecting off of it.
right. Well, I've got my tablet connected to my monitor, so I'm seeing everything that I'm looking at is from the monitor. I'm just using the camera from the tablet behind me.
Oh,
Sitting
nice.
He's got his own studio too. Look
You
at
got
that.
a nice setup.
I'm gonna
I'm
try
just
to
in the kitchen.
Sean's just in my chair in the breakfast nook.
That chair is for never known as the ...
Yeah, this is the ... chair.
Jeff Fields said the Jed Show. Now that would be something else.
The Jed Show. Oh, I like it.
Oops. Let's see.
Starring the net.
Yeah. Now Jed's out in the truck. You always got to be ready to go fishing. So Jed's ready to go.
We were just talking. I was talking to our son this morning or this afternoon. He said, "I can't wait till I get my license because then I'm just going to go fishing any body of water I find." I'm like, "Even puddles?" He says, "Anywhere I go, Mom, I'm just going to drive around and just start fishing." I'm like, "Well, make sure you can legally do that."
Right.
He said, "I'm just going to throw a fishing line somewhere."
And the
What?
boat will always be missing too, I'm sure.
He's got 9 months. 9 months and he's going to be fishing.
We always got
Yeah.
Snagging 2. So if you ever need to come out on Snagging 2, we got my boat.
Yeah.
There you
yeah.
go. Oh, goodness.
Now you two work together, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's how you become friends and fishing partners.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
You want to tell the story about how the first time you went out fishing with me?
Yeah, it was Dustin invited Ryan out to go fishing one day, and I guess we were working on a project in the office or whatever. And you're like, "Ah, come on, let's do some fishing." And then I guess you said we were catfishing. I don't even know if we even talked about that. And you took us down to Hopewell to the Benjamin Harrison Bridge, and I guess Ryan he caught a blue cat pretty quickly. And I didn't know the difference between the blue cats and the flatheads and the channel cats. And I'm like, whoa, this is pretty cool. And then Dustin took us on a tour up and down the river. I wasn't really familiar with the river. I'm like, what are these channel markers? I don't understand them. And that would have been like 2019-ish, I guess.
Was it?
Was it before COVID?
No, it had to have been after. Had to have been
I
after.
can't remember when it was, but
Has it been that long? No way. It
yeah.
was after COVID.
When did we fish?
That's how we define things now.
Yeah.
Right. I think it. When was COVID?
So I got to think of when did our son turn into a redneck, and that was after COVID. That was when the hunting and the fishing really took over and consumed him. So it has to be 2020, at least 2020.
Yeah.
No, not 2019. Has to at least been 2020 or 2021.
I went to Mardi Gras that year. I can't remember if it was February 19th or February 20. And then it hit real big after I got back.
Yeah, it was January, February of 20 is when, because we were in Italy in 19. Yeah.
So I saw a comment from Butterflies and Sunshine earlier. She asked if I had seen this, so I had to go back up and find it. Snagging and Swagging with Dustin and Sean.
Oh, that's funny.
You got to do the swagging. I'm not good at swagging.
You're the one that dances, not me.
Snagging and sleeping with Dustin and Sean. How about that? That's more like it.
Mhm.
Snagging and sleeping.
And Sean. All right.
Speaking of sleeping.
So I got you, butterflies. Let me go back down here, see how far back behind I am. Let's see. Oh, a little side note to that. So I think we put in at Dutch Gap, and
Yes.
which is about halfway on from where we fish on the James River. You can go all the way up to the city, all the way out to just past Hopewell, Jordan Point, which is as far as we've gone. So we put my boat in at Dutch Gap. We went all the way out to Jordan Point, which is probably about a 25-minute boat ride. Filled the boat up with fuel, went just beyond Jordan Point to fish some islands over there, and that's when Ryan caught his fish. And then we came back, fished the bridge for a short period of time, and I'm like, y'all want to go up to the 295 bridge, which is about, again, that's up by Dutch Gap, so it's about a 25-minute boat ride. As we were going, I'm like, I think Ryan or Sean made a comment about they've never seen the James from this perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, y'all just want a tour. Instead of going fishing, let's just go on a tour of the James. So we did. I took them all the way up to 95, which is another probably 20 minutes past Dutch Gap. And on the way, I mean, it's beautiful scenery. We passed Jimmy Dean's place. I'm sure, Jody, you've seen us fish in Jimmy Dean's area.
Yeah.
In some shows, but we went all the way back. And I turned around at Ancaro's Landing, which is where we usually put in at the city. And so we're looking at about a 25-minute boat ride back to the dock. So Sean didn't know this. Ryan didn't know this. My daughter was with us, and she had an inkling. But I felt something funny with the motor at the time as we were about 25 miles an hour. And now, caveat, I have run out of gas before in my boat. So we're in the city and we're cruising, and I start feeling what I feel like it's sputtering. So I like it kind of jolts a few times, and I'm afraid because that was an awful long trip we just took.
Mm-hmm.
I only got a 12-gallon tank.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I really don't want to run out of gas in the boat. I don't think the dog will run out of gas either.
No.
But so I put more into the throttle because my boat gets better gas mileage the faster I go.
My car does that too.
I started easing up on the throttle because I'm like, if I can see Dutch Gap, we're fine, because we still got to go around a couple of bends. And I think we got back to Dutch, and I think I made that confession at that point. I said I was a little nervous we were going to run out of gas, and my daughter looked at me and goes, "That's why you kept speeding up."
Oh.
And
So-
then on the way home, I stopped and bought a boat.
True story.
We'll leave that part out.
I almost ran out of gas one time. I had Yak Shores on the boat with me, him and his wife, and they was so scared they'd already called somebody to get ready to come get us. I think they called Fracture Fix to have him ready to come find us. And when we got back to the ramp, I could pick my jug up, my gas tank up, and hold it with one hand. There's nothing in it.
You ever see that Seinfeld episode where Kramer tried to drive it until he ran out of gas in the car? And he's like, I could do it. And he was like, drove wherever, all throughout upstate New York. It was a funny episode. But yeah, you guys can try that. That could be like a challenge, you know? How far can you get before you run out?
Who can run out of gas first?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
We did that once pulling an RV. Remember? We were driving on 95 South was when we had the travel trailer. And I was driving, and which always makes Sean nervous. And so we were South Carolina. Was it to the South Carolina line
I think
or
so.
Florida? I'm like, no, we're gonna get cheap gas at this one. And then we hit a stretch right into the state where there was no stops and no gas station. And what did we have? Like,
Oh,
what did it say?
terrible.
2 miles to empty. It actually,
Yes.
like, it even went to that mile. He was so
Mhm.
mad at me.
You know, just when you're towing, the meter does just like this. It's like,
Yeah.
Especially when you drive a little faster.
Mhm.
And so yeah, that was funny. We tested it pretty good that day.
I got photographic evidence because my wife got mad at me. We were driving down 288 down towards Chester, and our remaining miles, like miles left was on 0.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're the champion at that. You should have taken a picture or a video of you driving still like that. That was
I'm like, we're good. I know how far this car can go. We're good. See, Jeff Beal said the Dustin and Sean show.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin and Sean show.
Dina.
Okay.
Ashley, is this now this is like 10 minutes ago, Ashley, but is this actually a name you thinking of? Chuckleheads in chat?
Knuckleheads. Knuckleheads in chat.
Chuckleheads. That's
I think
good.
she called us Chuckleheads, Sean.
I
Maybe.
think so.
Better than ...
Yeah. Do you remember that night
Never ending.
Pauldrons? I mean, my boat wasn't running right. It's missing.
Hmm.
And you had to help me figure out how to put the gas line back on
Oh, yeah.
the motor.
Yep.
You could do bloopers one night, you know?
No.
Talk about all your mishaps. That would be fun.
We do
All right,
bloopers
so-
all the time.
I know.
Right. So we got some comedians in chat, which is a well-known fact. So for those of you that aren't aware, that we still have the Battle of the Rivers left, and the championship round is going to be the James River versus the Potomac River. And so now Brian B came up with the name, a suggestion for the name of our channel, Sean.
Okay.
How we lost to the Potomac River.
Oh, say it again.
It's right there at the bottom. How we lost to the Potomac River.
Oh,
That should be the-
That's
He
right.
thinks he's funny. Wolf Den Outdoors, welcome in. I'm sorry again if I'm behind in chat. I do know. Brian B said, Jeff, I'm the only one trying. I'm only trying to help. Let's see. Chris Everett said, Team Snag and chat, cat chat. I'm writing Team Snagging Cat Chat.
I wonder if you could put store lip in it somehow. Because your lips are going to get sore. You're going to talk so much.
I wrote it down, Jody. I wrote it down. Abbott said, Team Whiskers Show.
Yeah.
I'm running out of paper. But that's why we wanted people's help to get as many ideas as possible. Wow, Abbott apparently has a lot of ideas. W Cat Chat.
Be right back. Gotta check on the tank.
Let's see. Raining Catfish said, Talk Whiskers. And is there more to that, Raining?
That's a new name for me. I've never met them before.
Yeah, he came in our chat earlier
Yeah.
on. I said the same thing to Sean. That's somebody new. Well, welcome to the show, Raining Catfish.
Welcome in.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. So I guess Huckleberry has been listening to our tales here. Whisker Tales and Fails.
Ah,
That's part of the fun. You don't try to hide it. You just share it.
Absolutely.
Everybody's there watching you catch the fish, and they want to experience it all. And if I have a blooper or I've done something, I don't try to hide it. I just let it go.
So, Faith, one of the things that Jody is notorious for, she has some nice curly hair. You know how she gets it that way?
oh, I know where this is going.
Yeah, she curls her hair with fishing reels.
Not on purpose.
Short today. I had it trimmed so it curled up, but when it's long, if I pull that rod up and I crank it, just as I do, it sucks that hair up. And I get about 2 or 3 cranks in it till it locks it up.
Wasn't there a short or something like that? I feel like I just saw that a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
She's
I've
done
got-
how many times you done that? 3 or 4 times on live?
probably a dozen.
Yeah.
Ah,
David Smith's out here dropping links. Thank you, David, for dropping Jody's link. And he wants to know Jody is letting everybody know that Jody has moved her show to Friday nights.
At 8 o'clock.
Right. 8 to midnight.
Yeah. And that's going to make it easier for people to stay up and people to fish it. And you can
Especially-
still get up and do something Saturday,
Right.
after 12.
when does that start? Does it start next week or
We started 2 weeks ago.
start? Oh, I'm behind.
Shame on you. You should know your dates.
We talk about this at Coffee Club, Sean.
That's right. That's what I knew that. That was a blooper.
Yeah.
Debbie Burnfield, how you doing?
Hey, it's Mama Debbie. Hey, Debbie.
Said
We saw
hello,
you
my
in the
dear
chat.
Sean and Team Snag and Whiskers.
Hey, Debbie.
Thanks for coming in, Debbie.
Debbie. That reminds me of my favorite cake.
Hey, your daughter's dog's favorite cake too.
Yeah, you know, she went to the Little Debbie store in Chattanooga on her way home, and she bought like 20 boxes of Little Debbie's. He went through like 5 of them.
That's funny.
And you guys
Debbie
put
Bur-
a video saying, "What are these? What did you do? What are these?"
That's funny. Debbie Burnfield is the mama over on the Disney group. So she always pops in here and says hi sometimes. She says hi to Dustin and I. So
Yeah,
very nice lady.
that's awesome. Ronnie Oakley, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that.
Heidi.
Let's see. Whoa, hello. Good Lord. Chat skipped. Chrome Dome Whisker Super. So I'm reading all these because Sean has his phone, so
Mhm.
it's hard for him to see.
I like
chat.
Zach Hooligan.
You got some good ones in the chat, Dustin.
Butterfly Sunshine said Brian B's hat is too tight. I don't know if you've all seen the bait shop. So Brian B's taking over for Freddie. Not the bait shop. Yeah, the bait shop.
I thought that was going to be my new gig.
You didn't get your application in soon enough.
You choked on it, Chad. You should have pulled me up.
But Freddie wears that small cowboy hat.
Mhm.
Well, Brian B's hat is like this big. He puts it on top of his head.
That's how big his head is.
Wolfden said, "Sorry, buddy, had to say it
Mhm.
Oh.
for the Chrome Dome Whisker Seekers."
I love the picture too.
Brian B said, "Butterflies and sunshine. My hat fits perfectly fine. I have 12 of them." Wow, that dog's going to town on that squeaker toy.
Oh,
No, they're
these
going
dogs,
nuts.
it's like it's bedtime for the dogs and they're
Yeah,
squeaking their
because they're
toys.
not in bed. So yeah.
Hey,
That's actually
Melissa's
my
in the
cue.
house.
Hi, Melissa.
I'm gonna beg off. I'll see you guys later. It was good talking to you. Good meeting
You
you.
too.
Hi, Faye. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
Bye.
I'll see y'all later.
You got to
I'm
stay.
back.
Snag hooligans.
Did you notice how well he was behaved while she was there?
Excuse me. All right, now all your dots have left, Sean.
I'm down to no dots. It's just me and the dog and the squeaky toy.
Okay, yeah, Ashley said that was a no, Ashley, you're not behind in the chat. I'm behind in the chat. Per usual. I appreciate that. Brian Waldo's in the house saying smash that like and that thumbs up. Appreciate that.
I tried cooking again last night.
I saw that. You were boiling water last I heard. How did that experiment go?
It didn't.
What were you
tried
trying to do?
I tried to make Jell-O, and it was blue Jell-O, but for some reason it was foamy. And when it froze, when you put it in the refrigerator, it gets hard. It looked like dish soap water.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you not follow the instructions on the box?
I did to a T. It's bad Jell-O. Put it again. Jell-O.
Petulant.
So I don't know how I keep getting this bad stuff.
Sean, so whenever Jody fixes something, it doesn't come out. It's always the food's fault. Just so you're aware of that.
Dang. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Bad pasta, the bad Jell-O, bad. Surprised she hasn't blamed the bait for not catching fish.
I have.
You have. Fish and Fever said the 95 thesis since we fish Richmond.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm surprised he didn't say Mrs. Ken.
Oh, I know. I got a name.
What's that?
Unstoppable.
Austin knows that song. He'll sing it for us.
So I don't know if you've watched any of our shorts, Jody.
I have it all the time. Somebody made a song that I liked it, but the song threw me off, and I'm like, I like the song.
Unstoppable today.
So that's an ongoing joke with us on the boat now. Whenever we go out, it's somebody has to say unstoppable at some point. And
Yeah.
at least one of our lives for the day has to have that song in it. At least one.
Mhm.
At least one of our shirts. Anyway. Tim Lena said Joey was just auditioning for Team Snagging.
Yeah.
She's already part of Team Snagging.
Yeah.
We thought the James River connected to the Tennessee one day.
That's when I was. Remember that first night we won. We got those 200 pounds of fish, and I was reeling in that long one. I said, I think I'm pulling this one in from the Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, you're actually going to have a visitor from the Tennessee come fish with you.
We are.
Nice.
James said
Oh,
that
nice.
if we beat the Tennessee River that second round, that he would come down to he would come up to the James River,
Hmm.
Oh, sweet.
and he's going to hold up his end of the bargain, and he's got a new boat coming. When, Jody?
It's supposed to be the first week of March. They're building it.
Oh, awesome. Nice.
So we will be getting a ride in James's new boat on the James River.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. I hope we win.
We did win. No, when we beat Tennessee.
Oh, I got you. I thought
It was a little
final
side
round.
bet between us, between the Tennessee and James.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Tennessee.
Oh, Melissa said she put a name idea up here. What did I miss? Sorry, Melissa. I'm talking and wasn't paying attention.
I saw a few new people in the chat too.
I wrote that one down, Melissa.
What was it? I can't see it.
Snag hooligans.
Yeah.
Brian B said Jody didn't qualify. She would be sleeping on the job.
Wow.
Sounds like he knows you, Jody.
Brian's calling me out as many times as he's been asleep on the show.
Oh, Brian falls asleep on the show?
I've got videos of Brian sleeping on chats. Brian used to be fun until he got this last job. Now he's too busy out polishing the rims on his Segway or putting the mirror on it. I heard yesterday that they had him out with the little plow on the front of it and the salt bag behind it driving through the parking lot.
Oh boy. Jeff Beal said, I work in the morning. Dustin, put Jody in timeout if she gets out of control. I will take that into consideration, Jeff. Let's see. Oh, Avid said, Jeff, be lucky I don't have a wrench.
That's why you ain't got one.
Hey, LG Bass is in the house. How you doing, Tom?
Hey, Tomcat.
Hello.
What's up, Tom? LG.
Tom, you got any suggestions for Lance McCougar? What's going on? Snagaholics.
Yeah.
Tom actually does have an idea. I think you'll get to it in a second.
Hey, Lance.
What's up, Lance?
So I'm only 6 minutes behind in chat. We're catching up.
Mhm.
It's flying.
Let's see. David Smith. Sean stopped and bought a boat on the way home, like his way of thinking, but now he has to, I'm guessing, be nice. Let's see. Melissa said, "Oh, on the Jello."
She's got a picture of it.
Oh, really? You must
Yeah.
share a picture.
Uh,
Brian B said, "I'm going to start my cooking channel, Jody. Just follow my lead. Give me a few days, and I have videos going to go up."
you know, I'm gonna be good tonight and let that go.
Yeah. Is he going to cook mac and cheese? How many ways can you cook mac and cheese?
Well, I wasn't gonna go. I was gonna go a different direction with it.
It's still
Because
the show,
He
Jody.
hasn't started a cooking channel because he ain't been fishing, but
All right, Tom said, "Snagging snacks."
Snag and snacks.
yeah.
We got to have snacks on the show if that's the case.
Yeah.
Wow, we have got a lot of options here.
You know, I give Brian a lot of grief, but he is a pretty good fisherman.
I agree.
And
Mhm.
when it comes down to it and it counts, he can deliver.
Well, E can.
True. But he's smart enough to have E on the boat.
That's half the battle.
Mhm.
Fisher Fear said, "I'll sing Unstoppable for y'all's countdown before the show."
All right.
Sweet.
I love it.
Hey, what time are you doing the giveaway, Dustin?
Right now.
Oh, right now.
Right now.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock on the dot.
It is. So let me share this screen. Thank you for bringing that up.
I didn't have the schedule in front of me because it's on my phone, and you know how that goes.
Yeah, and you're on your phone. I got it.
I'm staring at it.
We are on schedule. It's 11 o'clock, and we are doing a giveaway for a sticker. So go ahead and put TSW1 in the chat. We'll run this for a couple of minutes while we go through chat some more, and we'll keep an eye on it. And according to my schedule, it says 11:05. We will draw. So let's run
5 minutes to get your TS1s in there.
Yep, TSW1, just like it shows. Capital letters, not important. And then the winner will get a TSW sticker.
I've got one.
Yeah, I think I sent you one, Jody.
Mm-hmm. I give
Actually, whoever wins tonight, I'll mail it out first thing in the morning. I've got a couple going out in the morning. So, do you have the actual stickers with you, Dustin?
They're in my truck.
Oh, I got them right over here. Let me find some.
I see what you're saying about the Jello, Jody.
That's the finish.
Was it at least hard, like Jello-y?
Yeah, but I didn't taste the way it looked.
I'll put it up on full screen here once we. So there's the sticker.
Who made those for you?
Bobcat Outdoors.
Made on the Tennessee River.
If anybody's needing any for CatCon, you better get your order in.
Yeah.
There they are.
So, Jody, what would your recommendation? How many stickers are you taking to CatCon?
$100 to $200.
Wow.
Just because they're so expensive, you know. And you're better off to only give one out at a time because, you know, you only use one sticker.
Right.
That if you ain't careful, you'll hand out 3 or 5 to the same person, and then you run out.
Yep. All right, Tanya Hollis, welcome in. Thanks for coming in, Queen Catfishing. She said Whisker Tails.
Yeah.
There you go.
We already had that one, so that's times 2. We've had that one.
That's
too.
a duplicate.
Let's see, Brian. It would be windy the day you go to the James. You couldn't fish it. Brian said, "I heard Bob was invited to fish the James." Look, any of y'all are invited to the James River. If you want to catch some James River blue cats, come on down or come on up, whichever way you will have to go. We'll take out both snagging boats, snagging 1 and snagging 2 to get you out on the water.
That's right. That's right.
Buck
We're
said,
usually out there most every weekend.
"Yep." Buck Williams said, "Brian, it was windy that you couldn't fish." Hey, real time catfishing's in the house.
What's
Hey,
up?
Mr. and Mrs. Parker. All right, I do have to shout out Mr. Parker for that last sticker he made for us.
Oh, that was incredible.
Oh my Lord, that is awesome. And I'll see if I can I'll send that to myself. See if I can share the screen out in a couple minutes once we get the sticker giveaway done.
Dustin posted that on Facebook or something. I had like my kids were like, "Dad, that new Snag and Whiskers sticker is something else." Dustin posted on Facebook. I mean, all sorts of people were commenting on it. That was sharp.
Mm-hmm. He does a good job.
Yeah.
Sean, are you originally from where you're at now?
Yeah. I'm from the hills of Virginia.
Okay, because you talk
Yeah.
fancy.
I talk fancy.
Yeah.
He is fancy.
I don't know if I'm fancy. No, I'm not fancy.
Miss Ashley Brady has another name: Bullheads and BS. I don't know if I've ever caught a bullhead. You and Ryan have.
Yeah, we did catch a bullhead down in Florida. We didn't know what it was. I had to text you, Dustin. What is this?
I had to look it up.
Oh, you're not much of a smack talker, but snagging smack talk would be my name.
Are you saying I'm not very good at it? I just don't do it.
You just don't do it. You're too nice and respectful.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
He talks way fancier than I do.
No, you've got a tone to you like you're fancy.
All right, looks like we got 24 entries. We're gonna go ahead and draw. It's 11:05.
Mhm.
So here we go.
All right, let's do it.
One, draw.
Seeing some popular names.
Real
All
time.
right,
Look at
Mr.
that.
Parker.
So,
Parker, we got him a sticker.
Mr. Parker, send me your address in Facebook Messenger, and I'll get it, and we'll get you your sticker out tomorrow. That is awesome. We have 58.
Drop it in the mail tomorrow.
So we have 58 awesome people in here with us. Thank you all so much for coming in. We really appreciate it. I'm trying to find the I sent myself the picture of the sticker. I don't know if I'll be able to find myself. That's it. I'll figure it out. Here, I'll just do this. Bring myself up full screen.
There it
That's
is.
sharp.
Woo.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's sharp.
That is an awesome. I'm definitely gonna get some stickers. I'm gonna order some stickers. I have to see if Bobcat can print those out, and we'll get those and our regular stickers out to CatCon with us. Hopefully,
That'll look good on a T-shirt too.
Mhm. They're good.
absolutely, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't make that one because there's a lot of colors and detail in that. I can only do like stuff like the shirts that we have here and the ones Sean's wearing because they're just outlines. So
You learn how
didn't
to
even do that.
overlay.
what's that?
You'll learn how to overlay those colors.
Yeah, but that would be a lot.
Yeah, that one is too much, but you'll be able to do more detailed patterns later on.
Yeah. Oh, Avid has another suggestion. Snagging time.
Snagging time. I like it.
You know we're gonna have to narrow these down, right?
I know. There's some good suggestions. Man, there's still more good ones to come. I won't cut in line here, but man, you've got some good ones coming up too.
TSW and Company. Is that just saying hello, or is that? We'll put that down.
Earlier, I saw in chat that Ed Evans asked if I was going to rename my show since I was moving it. I probably will incorporate the name Friday in it, just so people would know Friday Flathead Challenge, something like that.
Sweet. Still the same rules.
Yeah,
1 point for a blue, 2 for a flat.
the number one rule is I win.
I'll still co-host it with you. I'll announce it at the beginning of the show. Thank you, everybody, for coming up this evening. We appreciate you coming fishing Jody's Friday Night Flathead Challenge. Just so you know, she won. Have fun.
The best you can do is second place. Thank you.
And then she'll come up and say, second place is always first loser.
Yeah.
Abbott has another one, Snagging Blues.
Snagging Blues, yeah.
I'd have to slow down. we got to go through all these. We've only got a few hours. We've only got another 45 minutes. And then we still have to do suggestions for our next week's show.
You might want to get that rolling right now.
Yeah, I know.
Because it'll slip up on you. Suggestions for next week's show.
All right, I think we got. So, okay, I'm gonna jump forward in chat. If I missed, thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. I'm not gonna read that one. LG Bash said, "How about snag and chat?" I think that was another one on there already.
Yeah, I like that snag chat.
So if Brian said, "Hey, don't judge me. It's after 11."
It's late night with Snag and Whiskers.
There you go.
Melissa said, "Let's talk about it." DS and cat chat.
Dustin and Sean, cat chat. Cat chat, I like that.
All right. So if I do apologize if I missed your suggestion, but we're gonna have to. We've got. I mean,
Yeah.
I've got a long list of suggestions. We're gonna have to probably. We may not be able to go through those tonight. Oh, look, a puppy. Hi,
Isn't
puppy.
Tyson.
Tyson,
TY, like the chicken.
like the chicken. Oh, let's see. All right, so how to make a YouTube short is my. Oh, look at that. We got. Okay, I got to write these things down.
There you go. And a show was born. That's plenty of topics to keep you going a long time.
How to make a YouTube short. So yeah, so start throwing your suggestions in the chat. We may have to go back through. I may not get them all written down, so we may have to go back through this tomorrow, so we can try to make sure we get everybody's ideas. Oh, Ashley's got another name: TSW Fishing Edition.
Fishing and Fever's got a good one too. SNL, not Saturday Night Live, but Snagging Night Live. That's good, Austin.
All right.
I should be taking notes for you, Dustin. I'm slacking.
Abbott said, "Dustin, you did ask." All right, Raining Catfish. Thank you all. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. Says Raining Catfish says, "Good night, everyone."
Good night.
Dale Haysip says, "TSW chat cattin." Vision Fever's idea for the next show is how to be unstoppable. Brian B, really? His suggestion about next week's show is how to get a show name.
What?
How to get a show name. Essentially what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Melissa said, suggestion, whatever you talk about, always include food talk.
True that.
So kind of like, you okay with me showing this picture, Jody?
Yeah.
So here's our food talk for tonight. Here's Jody's Jello.
That was the finished product. I don't know how it come out foamy and frozen. I
It's
mean,
air
that was hard that way. The foam and everything was hard. I really tried too.
Oh wow, these names keep coming in. Tom said after hours whisker chat.
That's a good one. What did John Parker say? He had one too, didn't
Yeah, he did. I got to write this down first. TSW and friends.
TSW and friends. There you go.
All right, Miss Ashley, thank you so much for coming in. She says 4 a.m. is nearing. Y'all have a great night. Good job with the live. Thank you so much, Miss Ashley. Appreciate that.
Bye, Ashley. Now she could sing Unstoppable. She's a good.
Is she?
Yeah, she's like a singer.
Ooh, awesome.
Oh wow.
Rhonda said, Jody, I saw a video today. A guy made a bologna cake, and I immediately thought of you.
Bologna cake.
You see
Wow.
her face? Her eyes got real big.
Yeah, I do love bologna.
Have you tried the bologna
Bologna's
boat I told you about? No? Do you remember what it was?
Bologna salad.
No, a bologna boat. You take a piece of bologna, you put mashed potatoes on top of it, and then put cheese on top of that and put it in the microwave.
I don't care for mashed potatoes,
Oh,
and I don't eat a lot of cheese either.
okay.
I like plain stuff.
Fish and Fever figured out your problem. Use catfish slime in your Jello.
Oh my goodness. Uh,
I didn't dare bring it with me.
Melissa said Tim Molina suggested she drink it like Gatorade, but it's hard.
Yeah. Oh, I tried to make jigglers, so it don't even can't even. I tried to make Jello jigglers.
Yeah, I think the problem you had is there was too much air in it. You didn't. I don't know if you stirred it enough. Those were all air pockets.
I used to whisk.
Maybe
That
you
was-
stirred it too much.
I was afraid maybe it was soap on the dishes.
that's what I
Well,
was thinking. I was like, ooh, I hope you didn't get soap in there.
Buck Williams said, Jody, you don't mix Jello in the blender. Just saying.
This is like Dawn soap, water for your dishes or something you're gonna wash your car with.
I may have given somebody some fodder, Jody. Brian B said, I just clipped that. I'm making a short of that. Oh, Ed Evans said, Showtime with Sean and Dustin.
That's a
Hey,
nice.
that's a good one.
Mhm.
Showtime.
Showtime.
And that's how we can open the show. Saying Showtime.
You gotta do your fingers like that.
That's the Whisker Chronicles and other such nonsense.
Mhm.
We'll keep that in the back burner, Tim. Brian B said, poor Jello.
Poor Jello.
It's still sitting in the fridge. I didn't even throw it away. I was gonna see if it growed something over the weekend.
Like a baby catfish. Fish and Fever said, how do you know I can't sing? I mean, I can't, but still, Jody.
No, he can sing. He's got a video with him singing. I've heard it.
Mhm. I can sing too. Poorly.
Let's hear it.
You said poorly, but I can. River Rat 3030, how you doing? It's a TSW Catfish University.
That's cool.
Correct.
Look, I think the only way we could do that is if we got Epic on the show every night.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know that we know enough about catfish to say that we'd be able to teach it. I mean, we're here to share our knowledge whenever we can, whatever we can. But I mean, there's definitely people out there with way more knowledge than we have.
We're still sophomores.
We're underclassmen. Jesus Smith said, how is it possible to have holes in Jello?
That's what I wondered.
Richard Fever said, Jody's Dawn Jello.
If if the Jello turned out bad, you can imagine what the banana pudding turned out.
Dale Hayslip said, I put a little Debbie cream pie in my bologna sandwich sometimes. Oh, Melissa's got a suggestion for next week's show. Discussion about Jody's Jello and how to make bass lures out of it. Oh, I'm having a lot of fun. I hope everybody else is as well. I guess that silence means no. Okay.
We're having fun.
A blast.
Bobcat said, what's going on in here? Well, Bobcat, we have a very long list of show name ideas that we're going to have to whittle down and make a poll so that we can have people judge what the name of our show should be.
Mm-hmm.
This is our inaugural show. We're trying to make it as chat centric as possible, and chat has not let us down tonight. Let's see, Jody. Send that Jello to Tom to make bass lures with it.
There you go.
Oh, Solo. Why is it every time? Did anybody else see Solo?
He retracts his statements after they've been in so long.
I was gonna say every time I'm in here, I see people saying either hello or good night, and I never see him.
Yeah.
Okay,
After about 5 minutes, he retracts them.
I gotcha. Okay, well, I'm sorry we missed it, Solo. Tim Molina said Smurfs worldwide are turning in their graves for that Jello. Christian Fever said, "I have a video of me singing. I quit drinking years ago, Sean."
I've seen him singing down at Ancaras, down at the boat ramp. It's amore or something he was singing.
Bobcat said, "You live guys have it made." Hey, Tony Harrison, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. He said, "TSW, the Short Pump Weekly."
Short Pump Weekly.
You know how many times I've been to? So, Jody, I don't know if you know this, but there's a spot up in Richmond. It's more of the west end of Richmond. The area is called Short Pump,
Don't know it.
and so there's a comedy club in Short Pump called the Funny Bone,
Mhm.
and I've been there many times. And every single comedian I've been there to see makes fun of that name, Short Pump.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, side note, I did go see Jeff Dunham, the ventriloquist.
Yeah.
His very last show, small show, was at Short Pump at the Funny Bone, and I went and saw that with my wife and my mother-in-law.
Wow. So you like comedians?
What's that?
You like comedians?
Oh, absolutely. I love to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That's something I didn't know about you.
That I like to laugh?
That you liked comedy shows.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I try to find it. If I can find a comedy show, I'd rather watch a comedy show or a comedy movie than any other type of
Yeah.
anything.
I only watch funny movies.
I don't like.
Nothing that scares me, and I don't want nothing that makes me cry. I just want to laugh.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be. I lay everything out. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. So we are. I do cry sometimes at some shows, and it's just more so for the way, like, it makes me feel that they do things for people that I'm like, wow, I wish more people would do that.
Yeah.
And there's a show we're watching right now. I don't know if you've ever seen it on Netflix called New Amsterdam.
I don't watch anything but catfishing, arm wrestling, and sumo wrestling.
Nice.
Sumo wrestling? That's something I didn't know about you.
Yeah.
Arm wrestling. Are you good at arm wrestling?
I used to be before I tore my rotator cuff.
Oh, wow.
She arm wrestled James on the boat one night and she lost.
I can thumb
did
wrestle
you?
really good though.
Thumb wrestling.
That's awesome.
Do you watch those ones where they slap each other?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't get it.
I don't think I could take a slap. Not like that.
Me either.
I mean, them things are brutal. And then they club each other in the ear, and I'm like, gee.
Missy Kennedy's in the house. How you doing?
She was on a
What's
show.
happening?
She was on
Panfish.
Panfish Nation. Yep.
Mhm.
I was watching that as I was prepping for this show.
Yeah.
Missy.
She's in our latest video too, Dustin.
Who is?
Talking about
her name?
yeah.
Yeah, go check out our latest video. Sean did a fantastic job of making our last video. We just dropped it at 3:00 today.
Mm-hmm.
So want to go check that out. I think he did a great job.
The old winter flathead.
Yep.
Yeah, did you see that? I caught a 20-pound flathead.
I seen you catch it live.
Oh, okay, that's right. I'm sorry, I get so focused in on what I'm doing, I have no idea who's.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I'm on somebody else's show and I'm not hosting, I try not to talk because I don't want to talk over anybody else, and I kind of focus on the fishing rods. Let's see. Yeah, Missy, you did do a great job tonight. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get caught up with chat. Anybody have any more? Wolves Den said, wait, you mean comedians like Dustin go to other comedian shows? I'm not a comedian. I just look funny. Some people have no sense of humor, said Real Time. Buck Williams said, Jody, Friday the 13th is a funny movie. Trust me.
Yeah. No way, Jose.
Oh, I've got a show you and James can do. You
What?
can wrestle. You can sumo wrestle on the bass boat. That wasn't my idea. That was Fish and Fever's idea, but I added basketball.
I guess the winner is whoever doesn't get thrown off the boat.
Correct.
Oh.
Absolutely, Missy. Missy does a wonderful job. Just a cameo for Missy, really quick. Not that she's in chat, but she's made some stinger jigs for us, and I've caught a number of fish using those jigs. And I caught one this last Sunday, where the stinger jig was caught in the corner of the mouth, and the bait was dangling above it. So, absolutely, Missy, absolutely. Look at that, Melissa, dropping your link for tomorrow's Friday Night Live catfishing with Pontoon Jody.
Well, thank you.
Sweet.
The Team Tennessee's going to be fishing with me.
Yep.
Daryl,
Awesome.
Fishizzle, and I think Bobcat's going to try maybe, and then I don't think Viking is because he's got his tournament Saturday. He might. I don't know.
Brian B said, I have a few lined up in the slap department. Oh, yeah. Fishing Fever was saying that was a good video, Sean.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Big Slim, what's going on? Big Slim said, I'm back. Had to go pick up wifey from work.
Hey, Big
What's up, Big Slim?
Fishing Fever says a weird lingering fisherman in the background of that video.
There was, yeah. He looked a lot like Fishing and Fever.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, Austin, Fishing and Fever, was actually trying to fish stand day with us, but his phone wouldn't get a signal. So I just had him come up by my boat, and we just fished side by side together.
Did you steal his bait?
No, I was waiting for you to come to James so you could do that. All right, Yak said, Dustin, ask Jody if the Flathead Challenge is going to be Thursdays again this year, plus you are co-hosting for her again.
Gonna be Fridays.
Yep.
8
Friday
to 12.
night.
Simple, Mr. Parker, simple. TSW Live.
TSW Live.
There you go.
Live from the James River.
I'm going to circle a couple of these because I think a couple of them stood out to us.
Mm-hmm.
So it might make it easier to kind of whittle down.
Yeah.
Oh, Austin, the wrestling with her and James, you meant the pontoon boat. Oh, I said the bass boat would be more fun.
You know, I'm thinking the cornhole game on the pontoon.
What's that?
I'm thinking about putting the cornhole on the pontoon
Ooh,
to
Oh,
play.
that'd be fun.
put that on there when I come down.
It's like I don't know what the regulation size is, but I could get at least a 16-foot throw on it.
I think it's 21, but 16 works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can put one on the bank and then one on the boat. And
Austin said, he said they stole our bait, Jody.
Really? I wouldn't know nothing about stealing people's bait.
No, I've only seen it happen live. Well, this is a new name. Cousin Jeff, K2A
what's up, Cousin Jeff?
Tango Sierra Whiskey Talks Kitties.
Howdy, Cousin Jeff.
How you doing? Thanks for coming in.
TSW Talks Kitties.
Yep. Huh. There we go. All right. So, like I said, we've got lots of names to delve through. We've got about 30 minutes left of our show. So, if anybody, we've got one suggestion thus far for next week's show, and that is how to make YouTube shorts. And we will definitely be more than happy to talk about that. Right, Sean?
That is correct.
Okay. What's next week's live going to be about? That's what we're asking y'all to let us know. Wolves
We
Down,
can definitely cover shorts next week.
Wolves Down Outdoors. That's what we're going to use the remainder of our time here tonight talking about. Come up with some ideas for next week's show.
I'm going to step down. I've got people needing to go to sleep to work tomorrow.
Work.
Mm-hmm. Not me, other people, but
Well, thank you so much, Jody, for coming up on our first show. We really appreciate it.
oh, thank you for having me.
Good seeing you, Jody.
And I can't wait to see how you do and how you grow.
Well,
You'll have
thank
a big. I think you'll do good this year. You'll grow big.
Well, thank you. We have a lot of people
Awesome.
to thank for that. We've a lot of people. Like two stands. I don't want to start naming too many names because I'll forget somebody. But
But you just remember, you're the one putting the work in. Even if you get some help, you're still the one doing the work. So,
absolutely. Well,
Yep.
thank you
And
so
good
much.
luck on Friday nights, Jody.
all right, appreciate it. And I'll see.
We'll be watching.
Okay, I'll jump down and chat here in a minute.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
All right,
See you,
bye.
Jody.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So
Just us, Dustin.
it is just Dustin, Sean, and ...
We lost ... Now we lost Jody.
Nah, we didn't lose Jody. She's still here with us. How to make Jello. Brian Wallace with How to Make Jello. That could be an interesting show.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be good at making Jello.
Brian B said How to Make Jello is the next show. It's got to be. Well, I've got to look. If we're going to do a food show, I've got a great guest that we could see if we could talk into coming up. I don't know if
I think. Do they
I don't-
live close to us?
semi. Yes, I don't know if they would be willing to stay up this late. I'm sure. I think Tom knows who I'm talking about too. LG Bass.
Mhm. I think I saw her in the chat at the beginning.
Yes, we did. But if we're going to do a food show, we would definitely have to have somebody like that up. Maybe we could do a cooking, like cooking catfish or something. How to cook a catfish or.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Buck Williams said next week's show, how the James is going to whoop up on the Tiki Tomac.
The Tiki Tomac.
Tiki Tomac.
That's a good
I like it, Buck. I knew I liked Buck for a reason.
one.
Robbie says, Buck, I hope you pee to bed tonight. Let's see. How's about something along the lines of catfish and cooking?
We could do that.
We got another. I think we got another angler in the community that also cooks.
You talking about Mr. Mike?
Mr. Mike Chavez.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always putting out some cooking videos.
And I think I have a pretty good in with somebody I know that we know that might know Mike Chavez fairly well.
I think so.
So we'll
Does his name
see.
start with an S?
It does.
Ends with a 2?
That'd be the same one. Yes. Michelle, yes, Avid, you guessed it. Taste. David Smith said taste. Talking about cooking with Mr. Chavez. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do a cooking show. That would be fun. So we got how to make a YouTube short and something with cooking. Are there any other ideas from chat out there that we might be able to? Oh, Avid says he has a few cooking videos. Nice.
Oh, does he? Oh, nice.
Is there anybody else? Any other ideas from chat for next week's show? Any ideas whatsoever?
What about what did you get?
How to score 200 points on a fishing challenge? Tell you what we'll do that show is we'll just play that entire live for our show, and you can rewatch it.
That was a fun night.
Oh, we have to wait then. He said we may not have a kitchen this time next week. Renovation is about to begin any day now.
Oh wow! Oh, I remember you talking about that, Tom. That's good stuff.
Brian B is correcting somebody. He said taste is the proper term, David, for Mr. Chavez.
Now, what about our special guest? Do you have any suggestions for that, or how is that going to work?
Tackle Tech.
Tackle Tech, I like that. Nice one, Ed.
Well, once we figure out what our show's going to be for next week, then we'll have to get together and see if we can find out mapping and spot location. We do have contacts for sonars too, but we also have some people that know about mapping and spot location.
Uh-huh. I'll tell you something I would like to learn more about now that you have Ed Evans up there on the screen. I'd like to learn more about the flatheads.
Specifically what?
Locating them, just general flathead fishing. Like I feel like we've got the blue thing down. We have a lot of flatheads on the James, but we don't normally target them. So, and I know Ed is an expert on them. Maybe we could have Ed one week if he's willing.
If he's willing to do it, I am all for it. Now, Fishing in Fever, Austin said, how about starting with your gear, your reels and your tackle and Missy's jigs, etc.?
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like a basic intro of what we use. That's a good idea.
Going over our gear. An introduction to our Ancient Mariner equipment. That could always be a show. Here I go writing stuff down again.
Mm-hmm. You're a good
And
note taker.
while we have everybody here, let me go ahead and put. I created some banners. So we are sponsored by Ancient Mariner, and let me go back to our comments here. Take this off. So I put Ancient Mariner Fishing on there because that is the website. You can go there and get all your rods and reels. He now sells braid. In I think it's blue, white, and black, which are perfect colors. I mean, if we do say so ourselves.
I like it.
So Ancient Mariner Fishing, and I also threw in Triple City Anglers because, for one, they're part of the catfish community. Has always been a big part of the catfish community as long as we've been in it. Has Life and starting Triple City Anglers. They also sell the Ancient Mariner reels, the 6,000 series and the 7,000 series. So I wanted to put that information on the screen. If you're interested in reels, rods and reels, you can go to, for rods, you can go to ancientmarinerfishing.com. Reels, you can go to both ancientmarinerfishing.com and Triple City Anglers. The one thing I will say for those of you that don't know, Ancient Mariner reels have a lifetime warranty. And what that means is, excuse me, what that means is if something happens to the reel, other than like you dropping it off a 5-story building or running over it with your car. Hey, Pontoon Jody in the house. Hi, Jody.
Long time no see.
How you been? Hopefully we're being quiet enough for those that want to sleep.
Are you eating Jello with the bubbles in it?
Oh Lord, Jello Jody is here. No, the reels have a lifetime warranty. So if something happens to it, like the worm gear goes out, it freezes up. Something happens with the handle, something happens with the spooler, something happens with the braking system, anything like that. You have two options. If you feel comfortable fixing it yourself, you can contact Captain Spiro. He is on Facebook under Ancient Mariner Fishing. Pin those links. Oh, hold on a second. Let me try something real quick. I can't pin it to the top. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, he says they're blurry.
But maybe that works. Instead of scrolling, I'll just maybe is that better? Wolves Den?
It's hard to tell from air angle on StreamYard.
Yeah. But what I was saying, let me know if that doesn't work for you, and I'll post the links in the chat. Or if we have a moderator in here who wants to do that, please do so. But anyway, so you have two options if a reel acts up on you or goes bad. You can contact Captain Spiro, and he will. Last show name ID, I promise. Let's Get Snagged.
Let's get snagged.
You know, a lot of people try to avoid getting snagged, but I like that. It's kind of like an oxymoron, right? Kinda. All right. All right. Let me see if I can put them in chat. Maybe that'll help a little bit better while I talk. So one of the things, or you have two options when you're with your Ancient Mariner reels. You can either send it back on your dime. You send it to Captain Spiro on your dime. He will fix it and send it back on his. Or if you feel comfortable enough, you can contact him, let him know what you think is wrong, and he will then send you the part, and you can fix it yourself. So those are the options. But yeah, ancientmarinerfishing.com is where you can get his rods and reels. And we love the rods. I don't know all the specifics on how they're made. I know they're made with 3 different materials. Some people talk about like the S-glass. They talk about sorry, I got a message. I'm trying to see who that's from. All right, Tim. Tim says be back. All right, appreciate that. But the rods are awesome. I mean, I don't know if you've watched a couple of our videos, you've seen us pull in some 30s, 40s, 50s, and that rod bends, but the tip is so sensitive, and those are medium heavy rods. The tip is so sensitive. It's sensitive enough that when you get a bite, you can still see it wiggle, even if it's smaller fish, a 2-3 pound fish, you can still see good movement. I mean I don't know if anybody watched Stand Day last week, that 3 pounder I caught. He was messing with, I don't know if he was messing with the jig or if he was messing with it was trying to go after the bait, but I saw the tip barely moving, and that's why I grabbed it and loaded it to the water. So I mean, they're sensitive tips. They're great quality. They're great quality rods. Captain Spiro does not sell any products that he does not use himself. So Captain Spiro, for those of you who don't know, is a no, Missy, we have a list of names, though.
Do we have a list?
Show idea, have him and Has on your show to talk about their products. Hey, absolutely.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. A little Thursday night advertising on the ... show. Whatever we call them.
Oh, you sent one? Is that what you sent in the chat, Missy? Stowaways? The stowaways. Because y'all stow away the biggins, the buggins. I'll write it down, Missy. Stowaways.
Stowaways. Hey, did you see that comment that Brian B put in there? It was a while back, but he suggested picking 5 and then putting it on the community tab and then having people vote on it.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, I got you.
We're gonna make a what's it called? A poll. We're gonna create a poll on the community tab.
Okay, perfect.
And we're gonna have to go through and we can talk about it tomorrow. But we'll go through and we'll pick the 5 that we like the most. I wanted to try to get chat to kind of help us whittle it down, but we had so much fantastic interaction with chat and trying to find a name that I don't know that. I mean, I know we don't have time. We've only got 15 minutes left in our show, so
wow, 2 hours went by fast.
It does. It goes by real fast. And I'm working on getting the next sticker giveaway. So we're gonna do one more
sticker giveaway. All right. And if you're just popping in, here are our stickers. Boom.
Snagging on the Mighty James.
Snagging on the James.
I'm running out of room, y'all. Thank you all. Look, this is why we're doing this. You know, this is what we wanted. We wanted y'all to help us. Sorry, I can't write and talk at the same time. We wanted you all to help us, and you guys have done a fantastic job. So we applaud you for that, and we thank you for that. I know I'm saying a lot.
We did get a lot of good suggestions. Stuff we'd have never thought of.
Absolutely. And like I said, that's why, 48 heads are better than one, or better than two, or better than four, however many we had up here. And now I think we've got a bunch of ideas for shows.
Yeah, we got a good start there.
So another thing I wanted to say is those of you that have been in here with us tonight, please either go to the comment section after the show is over. Leave us your comments and suggestions on things you think we can do better, things you think we need to improve on, things you think we did really well. We're looking for your feedback. We're always looking to improve. And again, this show is about y'all. This is not about us. We're here to have some fun. We're here to talk about catfishing, talk about fishing in general, right? So we're gonna start putting some Snacks is gonna start doing some bass fishing videos.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start putting those on the channel.
Hopefully, he doesn't take my boat.
So yeah, just stick around and help us out. We really appreciate this. We want to get as much involvement from chat as possible. Again, that's the whole premise of this show. We want to know what you all want, and we want to know how we can make it better to better serve you.
Right. If someone in the chat has something they want to offer to as a guest one night, just let us know, and we'll be glad to have you come up and share your whatever it is you want to share.
And at the bottom of the screen, you're also going to see scrolling across is our email account, teamsnagandwhiskers@gmail.com. If you don't want to leave comments in here, go send us an email, please. Be honest. If there's something you didn't like, let us know. If there's something you want to see, let us know. See, Ed Evans said, I think Sean and Dustin should pick 5 of their favorite names, then let the chat room vote on the 5 names you like because it's your show. Yeah, we were gonna try to do that, Ed, but instead of picking it in the chat, we're gonna make a poll, and we're gonna post that poll on our community tab, and we're gonna let y'all decide what our name's gonna be. So whatever the poll decides, that's what the name's gonna be.
Yeah, I like that idea. That's cool.
LG Bass said bass videos.
Bass videos. We're gonna have to come down to Lake Gaston and make some bass videos.
What about doing Wolf Den Outdoors official said, what about doing a show about catfish bait and when to use what bait? I'm going to do a live making bait in the next couple months. Interesting.
That is a good idea, yeah.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah, I remember when we first started fishing, I was so confused on what kind of bait to use, and it is kind of complex.
What and when?
You can't use Jello.
Unless you have it on chicken.
Unless it's on chicken.
David Smith said, Tom's about to clean up the Ranger. Go bass.
Someone said bass fishing.
Yeah,
I'll send Snacks down there.
We're just trying to, expand our brand a little bit. Our main focus is always going to be, our main focus is always going to be catfish. That's never going to change. That's our base. That's the community we're a part of.
Yep.
And that's how we've met all you wonderful and awesome people. But just expand a little bit and put a little bit of other things here and there. And we'll definitely see where it goes from there. Thank you, Yak Shore. Appreciate that. Oh, Wolf Dennis said, I beg to differ. Blood Jello works.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does.
Blood Jello. What's Blood Jello?
I don't know. I've heard of it. I don't know what it's made of.
Pontoon Jody said maybe the Jello was my bait Jello I used.
Uh,
Well, Wolfden, you said you're gonna make you're gonna do a live making bait in the next couple months. Well, when let us know when you plan on doing that. Maybe we after your video or your live, you can come up and talk to us about. We can do that bait talk.
mhm.
You mind if I write your name down? Just use or just blood used in a liquid with gelatin. Oh, okay.
Wolfsman Outdoors official. I'm not familiar with them. Are they on the normal Thursday night challenge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, gotcha.
Yakshore said coagulated blood. Interesting. I'd never heard of that. David Smith said that's Jello that has holes in it.
Goodness.
So yeah, Wolfsden, if you don't mind me putting your name down next to the bait topic, if you want to be a guest on our show when we talk about bait, that'd be awesome. Whisker Dreams, what's going on? Thanks for coming. So we've got a lot of work to do. I'm going to send Sean this list, and I'll type it up and I'll send it to him tomorrow. And then I will circle my favorite 5, and he'll circle his, and so we'll see which ones overlap.
Your 5, my 5, and we'll meet in the middle somewhere.
And then we'll like I said, tomorrow sometime we will put out a poll on our community page. So keep an eye out for that. And then whatever the poll suggests or picks, whichever name is selected by that poll will be the name of our show.
I gotta say, I like that snag chat. That's gonna be on my list.
I'm gonna have to say I think one of my favorites, and I circled it on mine, was Snagging and Bragging with TSW.
That's a good one too. I
really like that one.
Snagging and Bragging. I like the Saturday Night Live too.
That was good too. TSW Live or
Snagging Night Live. SNL.
SNL. Snagging and L. I like that. That's pretty funny. Excuse me. Let's see. Does anybody else have any other suggestions or any other thoughts of anything they'd like to see? If not, we'll go ahead and do this. We'll start this giveaway up.
Time for the sticker giveaway.
Next week we'll do a sticker pack at the 11 o'clock hour giveaway. We'll give away a Cool Cat sticker, a Pontoon Jody sticker, and a Keith Doc Reed sticker,
Cool.
and a TSW sticker. We'll do a four sticker pack giveaway next week on our 11 o'clock. And if at any point, if anybody has any ideas or wants to help us donate anything, please let us know.
Yep.
We'll be more than
We're going
willing.
to do giveaways for anything.
Absolutely. If anybody's got anything they'd like us to give away or they're willing to let us give away, we will be more than willing to help out with that. So right now we will let's go ahead and put this. Let me share the screen for this. Hello. For this last sticker giveaway.
Hold on a second, read.
You're gonna be surprised on what you're gonna put in there. TSW2.
That was a shock.
I know, a shock to everybody's system. I like to keep it simple. So we will roll. It is 11:54. We will spin this at 11:58. So
11:58. We'll have a winner.
put TSW2 in the chat, and we'll roll this. While we're waiting on that, Sean, is there anything you want to say to the chat?
No. I appreciate everyone sticking with us and giving us all these good suggestions tonight. We look forward to hanging out with everyone on Thursday nights. And no, like we said, if you have any suggestions, feel free to drop it in the comments or send us an email. We check the email regularly. It comes. I know I got it on my phone. I'm sure you got it on your phone too, Dustin.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we appreciate everybody. And thanks to Jody for coming up. If she's still in the chat, that was nice of her to pop in and help us out.
So,
Hey, I'm getting a text message from Fishing and Fever.
hey, real quick, I'm seeing a couple people saying about all caps. That is not important. They've changed that. All caps is not important. It just has to say the letters on the number. Whatever the text is, it has to read. The capital letters is not important. So
What about can we put a plug in for the tournament Saturday that's on Chad's channel, right?
yes, I was getting ready to do that. Thank you for reminding me.
Or did I jump the gun on that?
No. That's what I was getting. I was getting ready to list off a couple of things. So TSW centered. We will. I will be out. Sean, we'll talk afterwards. But I'm going out tomorrow to go bait fishing for Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what your plans are, but we can talk a little bit more about that. But we're probably going to go live tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, bait fishing, to try to catch some shad for Saturday morning. So
Awesome.
there's
I will
that.
probably not be available. I'm back at basketball again tomorrow night.
I knew there was something going on. I just didn't. So it'll probably be standing.
I'll have you like this looking up.
What's that?
I'll be watching from my phone.
Oh, okay. We got 2 more minutes on this, and let's see what Missy said. She said, "I'm amazed at all the fine folks that came in Panfish Nation to support the old country gal like me. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and I have picked up 20 subs. That is awesome, Missy.
Nice.
Absolutely awesome. Well deserved." Let's get in here. Actually, if she's not a moderator, she should be.
Mine broke up. Who should be a moderator?
Missy
Missy.
Kennedy.
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right. I'm actually not in the right chat. But Missy, I'll make you a moderator. But Melissa, thank you so much. If somebody could drop Missy Kennedy's link in there, go check out her page. Please also, if I think every single person in here has or is sub to Jody, but please go give her channel a look and see if you like what you see. Again, Saturday, the link is in here. Winter Blues. Sean and I will be fishing against a phenomenal group of anglers. This is day 2 of a 2-day challenge. Flathead. Good gracious. Winter Blues challenge. The Blues count. Right now, we have to beat 126 pounds. Bobcat and the Fishizzle put in a 70-pounder last Saturday.
That's gonna be tough to beat.
They got a 126-pound bag, so we're gonna have to get an average of 42.5 pounds of fish in our 3 biggest fish.
We're definitely gonna look for
It can be done.
them.
Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate that. All right, it is 11:58. Let me
Time to spin.
spin that wheel. 3, 2, 1, go. And if John Parker, you're still in here, like I said, send me a message on Facebook Messenger. Melissa, hey.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Please send us an email or on Facebook Messenger, whichever, with your name, address, with zip code, and we'll send you out a sticker.
I'll mail it out.
But that's easy for us. The actual 126-pound bag, the 42.5-pound average is going to be easy for us. Look, Danny Stone did make a comment, say he was one of the teams he was nervous about was us. Jeff, I don't know.
Never know.
I don't know where we're fishing yet. We'll make that determination tomorrow when I go out. When Stan and I go out, I'm going to talk to him and Stan 3. get some recommendations and their thoughts. But I definitely think we've got some options. And it all depends on what the water's doing. So we'll definitely make that decision either late tomorrow evening or really early Friday morning or Saturday morning. Chad Thomason, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, still have 37 awesome people in here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Fish and Fever. The big problem, Fish and Fever said that the air temps been up. Might not be a bad idea. The problem is the air temps are dropping tonight, and they're going to be dropping again tomorrow night, which makes.
I think I saw a low of 28 on Saturday morning, so it's going to be chilly from the get-go.
All right, Yak Shore said, "Great first show. Got to get some work done." All right, so in the I can't even think of the word I was going to say, but anyway, we like to be on time, so on time it is.
Yep.
It is midnight.
We appreciate everybody. We will do it again next week. We'll be here. Same
Thanks
place,
all
same
for
time.
coming in. We really appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget Saturday Winter Blues, Stand Day Sunday. We will talk to you all later. Have a great
Take care.
weekend.
Have a good night. See ya.